remember the number of the lesson, maybe 18, I'm not too sure, but yeah, but he goes deep in the, digging out the limiting beliefs about money. And so, to be honest, it really helped me. I know, I want financial freedom because I don't want to depend on anybody. With COVID, we have seen that people can tell you if you don't take the vaccine, you lose your job. So I don't want anything like that to happen to me ever again. And so if being rich can help me avoid that, I am in for it every day. We sometimes hear that having money and desiring money is greedy. Oh, you shouldn't want to be rich. This is even a shameful subject. People don't want to talk about it. But in your heart, you feel like, there's nothing wrong with being rich because it's actually bringing me freedom. I can do all kinds of stuff. I will be free with my time. I will be able to try this. And, you have your reasons. And the problem is you don't feel safe talking about other people. Talking about it to other people. And so I want to offer you my perspective on the desire to want to be rich, So if you want to know what I want, what I'm talking about, and how I think, you can just keep watching. Hi, my name is Amina. I'm a life coach, and I'm here to give you some tips, offer you another perspective, and answer some questions you might have. So if you have questions or video suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you like what I do here, please subscribe, like, and share, and help me spread the word. So today I want to talk about, is it wrong to want to be rich? Okay, so yeah. And personally in my life, I'm doing a program called Personal Power by Tony Robbins. And I don't remember the number of the lesson, maybe 18, I'm not too sure. But yeah, but he goes deep in the, digging out the limiting beliefs about money. And so, to be honest, it really helped me. I know, I want financial freedom because I don't want to depend on anybody. With COVID, we have seen that people can tell you if you don't take the vaccine, you lose your job. So I don't want anything like that to happen to me ever again. And so if being rich can help me avoid that, I am in for it every day. And so I have some points that I want to share with you about wanting to be rich. But before we get to that, I want to let you know that there is nothing wrong with wanting to be rich. There is no problem with that. It all depends on your intent with the money. But I think most people want to do something great for themselves, their family, and other people. So yeah, you're not wrong for wanting to be rich. And I know I'm giving my conclusion already, but just to reassure you so you don't feel guilty about that. So point number one is money is neither good or bad. So that was one of the things that I've learned for me, I come from a background where rich people were the one doing the wrong things to other people. And so at some point we had a limiting belief saying that people with money are bad people. And so I don't remember who said that, but it wasn't just that person saying it, that when you have money, so one of those people is Dave Ramsey. So when you have a lot of money, it doesn't make you wrong, it doesn't make you a bad person, it just amplifies who you are already. And so if you are a very kind person, generous person, when you have a lot of money, you're gonna share more of that money. If you are a very bad person, mean person, you're gonna use that money to create harms to other people. And so you have to make sure that you're aware of that. Money doesn't have a color, money doesn't have an opinion. Money is just there and sitting, and waiting for you to get it. That's it. And flowing in the economy. But money doesn't have good guy or bad guy written on his face. So point number 2 that can help you with is you have to know your why. So why do you want to be rich? Do you want to be rich because you want freedom? Do you want to be rich because your family needs the money? Do you want to be rich because you want to help other people and you're tired of seeing the suffering around you? Do you want to be rich because you want to open a charity? You want to send money to an orphanage? I don't know, something like that. Yeah, but because you want to help hungry people all over the world? Do you want to help people build wells in Africa so they can have clean water and they don't have to walk for kilometers or miles to get where they can have just a little bit of clean water and come back? You have to know your why. If you want to have a lot of money so that you can go and harm other people, or you can go and corrupt the justice or you can, I don't know, you can rip people off using scams. I don't know. You have to know your why. And so depending on the why you have, if it's something that is positive, you can go ahead with your desire. If it's something negative, you need to really sit down with yourself and ask yourself, why do you want to do wrong to other people with your money? So before we get to the next point, just to let you know, I have a website where you can find everything that I'm doing, whether it's my blog or other things. So you're gonna find the link in the description box, so you can click on it and discover what's behind all this. Thanks. Okay, so my next point, number 4, is list the dangers of money. And so this is important for those who still doubting. So if in your head you're like, oh, yes, I know money is neither good or bad, but you're still doubting, you know your why, you know that you want to have a lot of money for positive reasons, but still you're still scared to have a lot of money. So now you can list everything. So list the dangers of money. So are you afraid that when you have money you're gonna get out of control? Are you afraid that when you have money you're gonna be lazy now? You're afraid that you're gonna end up by yourself because everybody is gonna abandon you. You're afraid your parents will feel not good enough because now their child is richer than them. Are you afraid? Ask yourself and list everything. So get everything out of your head, because subconsciously you're just ruminating all this stuff, but you're not aware of what's going on, and something keeps you stuck because it's here and you don't even know what that thing is. So if you put it on paper, at least you can read it. And then, so one of the exercise that Tony Robbins gives is, once you have your limiting beliefs on the paper, now you can take a pen with a different color, and then you can write counter arguments. So if, for example, he says, oh, but if I become rich, I'm gonna be a lazy person. Now you can take your red pen and say, oh, I'm actually not a lazy person because I'm bored when I do nothing, that kind of things. So you give an answer every time, and this is gonna counter the arguments you have in your head, like all the negative stuff. And every time you do that, when you read it, your heart and mind are actually going to relax, because they know, okay, even if I'm rich, I'm going to be safe because I'm self-aware. it helps the mind. Now you have, of course, some difficult, complicated situations, so this is a very simple exercise for somebody that doesn't need deep psychology or counseling or psychiatrist, anything. This is for simple situation, everyday life, nothing else. So try that exercise. Now if you know that you have been bruised in your life since you were a child because of money, and now you are attaching something so negative to money, you have to go to a counselor and talk about it to see what is blocking you. You need to identify what's really going on. And so my last point is, you need to have people to hold you accountable. So now you have listed all the dangers you believe money can bring to your life. Now you can have some more safeguards, so you can have your friends, you can have people you really trust and tell them, okay, you know what, you have permission to call me out every time you feel like I start to have like a big head. Now I feel like I have arrived, I am the God here, I am, I am the man, or I'm the woman. You have to have those people if you feel like you cannot do it by yourself, and those people have the permission to call you out anytime you want to believe that you're better than anybody else. So give them permission, identify those people, and put them in your life and tell them how you feel. So yeah, I forgot to talk about a very important point. So I was saying in one of the previous points that you need to list all the dangers of money, but you also need to list all the good things that money can do for you. So if you are rich, what are you gaining? Are you gaining financial freedom? Are you gaining time with your family? Or is it like, are you gaining peace because now you're able to pay off your mortgage? Are you gaining do you feel more intelligent? Do you feel like you know more stuff because now you're traveling around the world because thanks to the money you have? So list all that, because that will push you towards money instead of having you staying back and like looking at money like, oh, this is the bad guy. If you know that these are the positive things that money can bring to my life, it's gonna encourage you to encourage your brain to go towards making more money and becoming rich. As a recap, so money is neither good nor bad. You need to know your why. Number 2, you need to list all the good things that money will bring in your life. List all the dangers you think, all the bad stuff that money can bring to your life. And number 5 is you need to have some people to hold you accountable in case you start to feel like that you have arrived. So okay, so please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you like what I do here. And if you have questions or video suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. So my question for you today is, what are your limiting beliefs about wealth? So do you think that wealthy people are crooks? Do you think that it's impossible to become rich? Do you think that you have to be very intelligent, very capable, a good money maker, a good money earner, a business owner, whatever? What is your limiting belief about money? So that's it for today. I hope this video helps. Until next time, I wish you a good week, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.